This is the half man in Brugge. This is the beer factory.
So very welcome here in the brewery Half Moon. The brewery here is the brewery of the Brugge. In English, it means the lunatic from Brugge. It's a blonde beer, 6% of alcohol. The dark one, the double, 7.5, and the triple 9. Now the brewing is done here and the first fermentation as well. But then it is transferred to another location where it is filtered and bottle filled. Here is the main hall, it's the brewing hall. And what do we do first? We fill this brewing kettle with hot water and we add malt to it. Malt is germinated barley and the mixture we call wort. So the wort is gradually heated up into the temperature of 72 degrees Celsius so that the starch can change into sugars. Once those sugars are formed, the liquid is transferred to the other vessel. This is a stirring vessel. So there's a sieve here, the wort sits on the sieve and the liquid returns. Now what is left here is called in Belgium draft. It's brewer's grain. And it isn't thrown away, but it's daily collected by the local farmer to feed his cattle. You see that his cows like it very, very much. These are definitely laughing cows. We add hops to it. We'll boil it for 1 hour, and then it is transferred to the whirlpool. That's the centrifuge. So the proteins stick to the bottom, and the liquid goes through the heat exchanger here, where it cools down to 20 degrees Celsius. Then the liquid is transferred to the fermentation tanks. There we add yeast to it. Yeast now changes the sugars into alcohol and into carbon dioxide gas. And we need CO2 to have a nice Belgian foam on the beer. Any questions?
So how long does that take?
That's a good question. It depends on the type of the beer. For the lager beers, it takes about 3 weeks before it's on the market. For the Brugge, it takes about 2 months before it's on the market. Alambic beer takes years. So the Goeze, for example, the Goeze Alambic takes minimum 2 years before it's on the market. It depends on the type of the beer. Because you always have the first fermentation, with the quality beers of course, the first fermentation. And then before bottling the beer, they add a little bit of yeast, a little bit of sugar in each bottle, and they put those bottles in the warm room for another few weeks to have this second fermentation within the bottle. These are the champagnes of the beers, you see.